What's good, y'all? It's Jay Coffee on the vid, tapping back in with another one with some news updates, bright and early. Wake your ass up on this Friday the 13th, which apparently, I didn't know. Some people celebrate Friday the 13th like as a holiday. Ain't that wild? I've never heard of that. But as the world keeps turning, as the calendar keeps turning, as time keeps progressing, one thing that I continue to learn and realize is don't let nothing surprise you out here. You know what I mean? It's 2021 and it's like, it's always safe to say it ain't out the question to see some shit you ain't never seen before. You feel me? But let's jump into these news topics. Make sure to hit the comments. Let's talk. And first up on the rundown, we're once again talking about Milk 7-4. Fresh off just exposing another wicked, demonic, sick, deviant individual, Milk ain't letting up at all as he's back on the Nojumper crew's heels. If y'all remember a couple weeks ago, Milk 7-4 called out Adam 22 and Lil House Phone out, to run the fade, a boxing match, get in the ring, pay-per-view, however they wanted to do it, he wanted to do it. And one thing I got to point out real quick too before we continue on with the story, something that I heard Pino say regarding Milk, and someone else who was going at Milk say was like, yo, why isn't Milk been calling out AD? You know, he's the one over there at Nojumper with street cred, etc. Why is Milk scared of AD? And am I the only one that remembers that, like, Milk and AD is cool? They fluck with each other. Like, did everyone forget that? I don't know. But anyways, Milk called them out. We saw Adam and House Phone speak on it, and Adam just basically said, yo, Milk's not in my weight class. He couldn't never see me anyways. And, he's not on my level. And that's kind of what House Phone chimed in and said as well, and said that he would take the fight. But since then, we've never heard no update on that, right? But as Milk just posted and pointed out, he still going in on them. He still wants all that smoke. And he points out that Lil House Phone, in his opinion, is fake. You know, we've always seen Milk go at House Phone. I did a whole video kind of going over their situation with each other. I'll pin the link to that one in the comment if y'all haven't seen it. You know, it was kind of bugged out, man. Like, House Phone, when Milk did go over there on the Nojumper platform and it was doing numbers, House Phone seemed to feel some kind of way or whatever, you know, because he felt like he was the one that brought Milk to the platform. But here's Milk sending shots, sending a diss at House Phone, saying, why is the Nojumper honorary Crip wearing a red bandana? And, we also see Milk, going in on Nojumper for the whole Cmac stunt, I guess y'all call it. I don't even know what to call that whole eating old girl's booty on Nojumper. Like, that still blows my mind that actually happened. But nonetheless, Milk keeps going in and just basically saying, yo, y'all are some nasty bastards doing that ish. And tap in and comment, y'all. Was this too over the top? Did this cross lines to y'all? Or did you find this ish to be funny and get a kick out of it, like some Howard Stern shock jock type content or something like that? Y'all know what I mean? Like the way Howard Stern used to always have the whack pack in there doing crazy ish, doing crazy stunts, or like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Have porn stars in the studio and doing wild ish like that. Let's not forget, Adam 22 is a part of that porn culture, you know what I mean? So isn't that a wild mix? Like, Adam 22 started out as a BMX dude, then got into hip hop and porno. I don't know, it's just a bugged out mix. But with Milk still going in on them and, dissing House Phone, Adam 22, the whole platform as a whole, like on some Tupac-ish, you know what I mean? Like how he's like, fuck Mobb Deep, fuck Bad Boy, you know what I mean? He's like, fuck Nojumper, fuck Lil House Phone, fuck Adam 22, fuck Nojumper is a crew, a label, a channel, and all that. You know what I mean? Like, and Little House Phone did accept to run that with Milk for Adam 22. He was like, I'll take that. We haven't heard any update of that fight happening or whatever. I think it only makes sense that since I'm hearing rumblings in the pipeline, as Adam 22 just had that JAP5 dude on the Nojumper platform for an interview. And I gotta say real quick, as a side note, that JAP5 dude is nice. Like, I fuck with his music. I'm really rooting for this dude to win. And one of the things Adam was asking him about was his issue with Cmac and, you know, possibly having a boxing match or something like that. And JAP5 basically said, you know, if it could generate proper revenue, he was with it. And there's been rumors floating around that Nojumper is trying to put together a boxing event on their platform, like some kind of pay-per-view or live stream or something like that, where JAP5 would box Cmac. It only makes sense to put Milk 7-4 and Lil House Phone on the card. Comment and let me know if you guys think that makes sense, if you think that would be some dope fights to have on a boxing match, and if there was another fight that they could throw on there as well. Tap in and comment. Milk also going in still on the game, as we saw. You know, we continue to see the game doing a lot of fluffery, you know what I mean, the mixtape scam. And now, as I've been pointing out, and we saw Game respond yesterday saying, fuck all these bloggers, you know, tap in with the Game, you know, his new IG page, The GOAT, and get some of these verses for these independent artists. It's wild. Game was thirsty as hell trying to sell these verses out here flucked up like Whack 100, help your man out, you know what I mean? But the Game is trying to, you know, tell the artist, yo, don't let the bloggers and everyone fool you. I'm here for the independent artists. I was just like y'all, you know what I mean? And it's wild because, like I said, I don't really think a Game verse is really worth that much these days. I think in some situations it may actually hurt an independent artist to have Game on their shit, you know what I'm saying? Because the scamming he's doing, and then now that party and bullshit worldwide summer, whatever the fuck that, you know, fugazi ass ish the Game dropped the other day was, like, I don't know. I'm not thinking it's good for these independent artists to be really rocking with the Game. But it's funny to me the way the Game is just hard body out here scamming and spamming, and he's trying to tell the independent artists, no, don't listen to these bloggers and everyone. You want this verse from me. But if y'all remember, Game had a whole bunch of independent artists underneath him. Some dope ones too, you know what I mean? With the whole Black Wall Street, Money Gang, Blood Money, whatever you wanted to call his movement. He had Compton Menace, My Son, Juice, Canary Diamonds, a dope female MC, all these different artists under him, and many, many more. And Game didn't never do shit with none of their music. You know what I mean? All he did was feature them on some mixtapes. He talked a big game about how he was going to take over with Black Wall Street, but never dropped an actual project with none of these dudes or featured them on his projects. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Y'all can comment with your thoughts on that. But Milk is still going in on the Game. And, you know, the Game actually responding. I think that more or less might have been aimed at Milk, because out of all the bloggers that been really going in on the Game more recently, I would say Milk is the more known in this media space, you know what I mean? And he also has the West Coast roots as well, like Game. So I don't know. I think Game was talking to Milk. But tap in with your thoughts on that. But moving along, y'all, like we just spoke about, you know, Milk exposing another wicked, just sick, deviant individual. Y'all know we're talking about Pino, right? And as wild, as crazy as it all was after we seen Pino come out a few days back and tell everyone, drop that whole report. Y'all see that it wasn't nothing like that. It was like this. I was just telling the police off, and then we just saw the next day that Pino was lying through his goddamn teeth. You feel me? Lying right through his teeth. Lying so hard, them golds just wore right off his fucking teeth. That's how hard he was lying through his teeth. And now he just isn't even addressing it at all. He's trying to spin fake narratives and manipulate people or whatever. It's all good. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's what it is. I ain't tripping. I think it's a major L for Pino. But anyways, as y'all can see, Pino is still out here trying to take down KFrog's videos that are further exposing him. Like, ain't that crazy, y'all? He already had one removed, and now he's trying to go about it and take down the new video. Ain't that bugged out, man? Like, I've never been a huge fan of KFrog, but at the end of the day, when it comes to these blogs, it ain't about that. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to put the information out there to y'all, the people, and hear what you guys got to say. But ain't that some shit, man? Pino out here talking all that. He's the realest one, no cap and all that. And not only was he capping about the whole incident, he's trying his damnedest to pull down KFrog exposing the truth as well. So comment and let me know what y'all think about that. If you guys think this is a huge L as well. It just makes sense more and more the way he was never able to get any good momentum behind what he had going. You know what I mean? Even after that Nojumper appearance. Now, real quick, just something I noticed. You know, the big homie of the YouTube prison community, I guess we could say, 1090 Jake, who's just been doing him as he does, you know, just continues to push forward, get to the bag, and, you know, move up that ladder of the YouTube success. He happened to post this screenshot in his story, and it looks like, I don't know if that's 1090's arm or who that is, but someone's in a hospital. I don't know. What do y'all think? Whoever it is, if it isn't 1090, you know, I wish you the best. Hope you get up out the hospital. I would never want to be in a hospital on Friday the 13th, y'all. And speaking of hospitals, you know, just the other day, Frosty the Snowman, affiliate of Baby Kapone and RIP Indian Red Boy, ended up being shot out there on the West Coast and was hospitalized, as his friend who was with him did indeed pass away. You know, we were wondering what's the deal with Frosty the Snowman. Not a lot of word coming out, but there has been reports that he's out of ICU, and you know, that he said, hey, real ones is gonna make it. You can't keep a real one down, more or less. But that's all I got on this, y'all. Tap in and comment. What do you guys think about that milk still going in on a little house phone? Do y'all think that makes sense to have that Nojumper boxing event? Milk versus little house phone. Cmac, JAP5. You know, did you listen to that JAP5 interview? Are you fucking with his music and rooting for him as well? The game super salty towards the bloggers. You know what I mean? Pino's still out here trying to pull down KFrog's content, and Frosty the Snowman made it home. Let's talk about it all in them comments below. Once again, I thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure to sub to the channel. Stay tuned for new content dropping daily. Y'all know how it goes. It's J Coffee Talk, blogging, sports, music, news, life, current events, and much more. And I'm gone, y'all. Peace.